Yo, what's up, YouTube? I just wanted to remind you guys to sub up, put the post noties on, and if y'all want to send in any of your songs, DM me on Instagram, DM me on TikTok, DM me on fucking Pornhub. It don't matter. I'm going to respond. Enjoy the video, like, subscribe, comment, share with your fucking grandma. Alright. We got Patrick CC here with a fucking banger, bro. Lil Mabu is a fake gangster, but nobody cares. And he probably been around more gangsters than you. It's crazy. Real shit, he not a Uda though. Real shit, he's not, you feel me, doing a real, like, he's not really in that shit. He's not really in a veil, you get it? But, like, he's a fucking top-tier entertainer. Top-tier instigator when it comes to this beef shit in New York, drill shit in New York, and his marketing through the fucking roof. Everybody, I feel like, first found about Mabu when he was with Dusty Locane, and then he got even bigger when he did that video with K-Fuck where they put the little beam on the fucking cane or whatever, and they started flashing it like this. Lil Mabu is a fucking genius, and I'm just excited about this Patrick CC video. Honestly, he documents shit so fucking well, and I already know this is about to be so well spoken and talked out, and the research is gonna be fire. What else I was gonna say? 1.3 thousand subs, bro. Like, sub the fuck up. We going crazy, bro. We did that in like 2 months, 1 month. What the fuck? Holy shit. Lil Mabu is a fake gangster, but nobody cares. Let's get straight into this shit. This is what y'all came for, bro.
Lil Mabu is an 18-year-old drill rapper who is still in high school while being one of the most talked about upcoming artists today.
Facts.
He is being praised for his genius marketing strategy on TikTok, which has led to him generating millions of streams across all major platforms.
Facts.
Now, drill rap is known to discuss and potentially glamorize the violent nature of growing up in the streets. These artists often rap about their experiences surrounding poverty, drugs, violence, gangs, killings, and worse. Mabu covers these exact
A lot worse
themes in his music, only he has never experienced any of that. Mabu is the
Only he never experienced any of that.
Mabu covers these exact themes in his music, only he has never experienced any of that. Mabu is the son of multi-millionaires, attends a very expensive private school, and has never experienced hardship like his drill rap counterparts.
Multi-millionaire parents?
However, what makes Mabu so beloved is that he's embracing his privilege and leaning into it for jokes. 50% of the people think it's funny that he pretends to be a gangster, the other 50% think it's corny, but they both stream his music regardless. Although Mabu is being considered a marketing genius for these efforts, nothing he is doing here is new. However, his controversial rise does expose the music industry for what it truly is, and some people are not willing to accept it. Typically, when a white rapper gets any type of attention on the internet, they're rejected, labeled corny, or a culture vulture. Mac Miller got this treatment, so did Post Malone. And that's because this stems from a long history of white artists stealing from black artists. Now combine that with a white rapper who is also making music that is inherently violent, adjacent to street life and gang life. One in the head in case my ops dissin'. I got goons by my side. Cock one, make the block run. Ops duck. People immediately question the validity of Mabu's claims based on his appearance.
He fucking his shit. He's not shooting nothing. Oh my god.
We saw the same reaction with drill rapper Max the Demon.
Yeah, but Max the Demon was really on that. Like,
turns out he was actually as real as it gets when.
Thank you, bro. Max the Demon was on that shit, bro. He was not no corny ass rap. He was clapping shit. What the fuck?
When it comes to the stuff he raps about. The difference between Max and Mabu is, well, Mabu is kind of exactly who you think he is. Now, there are some rumors circulating that Lil Mabu is the son of a record label executive.
He's not. His pops is like he owns fucking morgues or some shit, like death funeral homes.
Named Jeffrey Vaughn, which is false. Mabu was labeled an industry plant as soon as he blew up, which is pretty common for most artists that seemingly pop up out of nowhere. However, Mabu's real name is Matthew DeLuca, which can be confirmed with this video that leaked of him promoting a non-profit organization in his community.
My name is Matthew DeLuca. I go to the collegiate school. I'm in 9th grade, And my favorite thing about Kids Walk for MSK Kids is getting together with friends and family to support such a wonderful cause.
It didn't take long for the
Lil
internet to discover
Mabu!
Matthew's
That was
father's
the
name,
Lil
Peter
Mabu!
DeLuca, who is a funeral director and not a music executive.
See, I said it. A fucking funeral director. I don't know what that is, but I feel like you own the funeral homes or something, right?
Peter is based out of Greenwich Village in Manhattan.
Yo, Greenwich Village, that's where the money at. If you're not from New York, Greenwich Village got the money.
Mabu has filmed multiple TikToks of his father reacting to his music, which is clearly not Jeffrey and definitely Peter. Now, funeral directors do make a decent amount of money, but nothing that would make them seem filthy rich.
So how'd you say his parent was multi-millionaires?
However, we did learn that Mabu's father secured a $10 million real estate portfolio after a divorce settlement that occurred in 1998.
I read about this! Holy shit, he did his girl filthy, bro!
New York Post reported that Mabu lives at his parents' 5-bed, 5-bath, 3,000...
5-bed, 5-bath? I live in a house and that bitch only got one. What the fuck?
1,327 square foot condo on the Upper East Side.
And it's on the upper... Nigga! He's in New York with that type of fucking crib. That's bread!
As well as a 6,182 square foot manse in Watermill off of Long Island. Mabu has posted multiple TikToks of him showing strangers his music in the downtown shopping district in Southampton, Long Island, which is quite the opposite neighborhood where Mabu romanticized the idea of him getting shot at. Matthew just graduated from the private collegiate high school for boys in the Upper West Side, which has an annual tuition cost of $55,000 per year.
$55K a year just to go to school. Holy shit.
So it's pretty obvious that he comes from a wealthy family and was not raised on the streets. It's safe to assume that Mabu's parents were likely funding his rap career in the beginning. But that doesn't really explain how he got connected with rappers like PNB Rock.
Yo, that's a fact. He was with PNB when he was so young in his career. I don't understand that.
Lil Mosey, Waka Flocka, and others way before anyone else knew about him. And it turns out the reason they connected with Mabu was not because they liked his music, but because he was providing marketing services for them.
That makes so much sense! Oh my god! That makes so much sense! Bro, he doesn't have a label, and he's popping off by himself. How the hell is he popping off by himself? He could be helping... Oh my god.
There were some rumors floating around that Mabu was a savvy digital marketer who was able to help increase rappers' numbers on social media and streaming.
Yo, can we leave a like on Patrick CC video? This is so well put together. This is so well put together, bro.
Services. Turns out Lil Mabu actually DM'd me 3 years ago looking to do some business. I own a marketing company and I'm 15. I'd be down to work with you and I was wondering if I could explain my services and what I can provide. Feel free to contact me. I work with artists like Lil Keed, 42 Doug, Lil Blurry, and other celebrity clients. My team run group chats with hundreds of thousands of people, email lists, and page promotion with a reach of millions. Through the complex network, our team is able to grow platforms such as Instagram, SoundCloud, Spotify, and YouTube.
How old was he? How old was he when he made this? What the fuck? He was getting the bag of death from Lil Keed, 42 Doug, and Lil Blurry for running a marketing campaign at the age of what? He was in high school still. This is Lil Mabu before Lil Mabu. So he ran a marketing agency before doing any music at all. Holy shit.
In order to grow your fan base, reach more people, and drastically increase your royalties. We also have direct connects to larger blogs in order to make your Google profile much more established and professional, because ultimately that is what's going to help you get verified. Now, I don't remember seeing this DM, but even if I did, I probably chose to ignore it because it looks like every other generic, hey, we can grow your page, spam, Instagram email that we've all seen a million times. And there is no real way to prove if his methods were legit, but judging by the fact that he was around a few pretty successful artists, as well as him blowing up his own music, is a pretty decent indication that he was legit. But make no mistake, Mabu never wanted to be behind the scenes. He wanted the attention on him. Some of Mabu's earliest songs can be heard still to this day on SoundCloud and Instagram.
Hater DM, no response to my message. Now I pull up in a foreign and she jealous necklace.
Yo!
Fast stack, then flip it, try and get it back. They know Lil Mabu's going pretty fast. Hates me hitting, acting pretty mad. Cause I'm next up and I'm flexed up.
Yo, this is crazy. Mabu was making music 4 to 5 years ago when he was a little kid, bro. And now look at him. This is wild, bro.
Then 14 years old, Mabu was rapping about girls and getting rich. He even went the emo rap route for a little bit.
You say you miss me but never wanna link when we can. You used to diss me, now you wanna call me a friend.
Yo.
From here, he experimented with New York drill with his song Move It. He even paid me to listen to his song when I used to listen to my subscribers' music. I gave him some feedback, and he appreciated it. However, Mabu's youthful voice and heavily off-key crooning wasn't getting the attention he thought he deserved, and when his voice finally dropped, he had unlocked even more potential. The song Demon Time was paired with a music video on the block surrounded by masked up dudes looking menacingly at the camera. Mabu had the imagery down, but his lyrics were tame, not very aggressive, nor believable. Same with his next track, King of the World, where his father drove him to Harlem for a few minutes to film, but his lyrics were mostly just about getting money paired with gunshots.
He just said his father drove him to Harlem to make the video for like 15 minutes. Bro, what? He's scared of Harlem or something?
Dropped, he had unlocked even more potential. The song Demon Time was paired with a music video on the block surrounded by masked up dudes looking menacingly at the camera. Mabu had the imagery down, but his lyrics were tame, not very aggressive, nor believable. Same with his next track, King of the World, where his father drove him to Harlem for a few minutes to film, but his lyrics were mostly just about getting money paired with gunshot sounds as ad-libs. To promote these songs, he mostly used TikTok, constantly using his whiteness as the main marketing tool. He said that he made white people drill music, or white boy anthems.
You know, it's really difficult when you're doing a school project and the group members don't hold their weight. Like, those are my ops. I snitched to my teacher on them.
Mabu was taking the Lil Dicky marketing strategy.
Which is really fucking smart, and I never really thought about it. He's using the Lil Dicky fucking, like, his way of marketing, bro. Like, Patrick CC put the nail on the head, bro. This is crazy. He's basically just like, yo, I'm white as shit, and I'm rapping for white people. Look at my whiteness, bro. Like that's basically what he's doing, bro. If you look at Lil Dicky and you look at the way he markets his shit, he's not marketing it for black people. He's marketing it towards white people because he's white and he understands that white people rapping about some violent shit or some rap hip hop shit makes other people uncomfortable. So he's kind of like highlighting that and making that the main focus point so that more eyes are caught onto it. That's crazy.
Making fun of his whiteness so nobody could do it to him. Honestly, this is something a lot of white rappers do. Shit, Eminem did it in 8 Mile, but Mabu didn't want to be a full-on comedy rapper. He wanted people to take him seriously. He was seen in the studio with K-Flock, one of the most promising upcoming drill rappers from New York. Mabu securing a collab with him would definitely impress people, but the song never was released as Flock got locked up on a federal indictment facing RICO and a murder charge. 1 week after K-Flock was arrested, Mabu posted a snippet of a song with the rapper D-Thang.
Bro, I remember that, and everyone was looking like, bro, this nigga is mad mixy, bro. He didn't give a fuck. He made a song with K-Flock. K-Flock got arrested. Then he made a song with D-Thang. Then, I'm not even gonna lie, he made a song with Shy K after that, bro. I hope he says that too.
Who is one of K-Flock's biggest ops. People immediately saw this as weird. Working with people's enemies is an easy way to get caught up in some trouble. But Mabu claims he was trolling D-Thang because he is friends with Flock, because he was constantly posting snippets claiming that D-Thang is trash and ruined the song. Even though Mabu paid D-Thang for the feature long before he ever met K-Flock, and Mabu did eventually end up releasing the song. Either way, both K-Flock and D-Thang were locked up, and Mabu was able to profit from both of them. From there, Mabu linked up with another Bronx drill rapper, Shy K, who is another enemy of K-Flock. Maybe Mabu didn't know, or maybe he didn't care. Then on the track, he definitely
fucking knew.
1K, Mabu dissed one of Shaw's op, Use G's, labeling him a rat and threatening him multiple times. Lil Mabu making it out of the suburbs with this one. Bro making it into the hood with this one. It seemed like Mabu was just trying to insert himself into a beef for status, because he has no actual ops in the Hamptons. People were confused how he was getting to collaborate with all these artists despite them being enemies. He could have been providing digital marketing services in exchange for a feature, but he was likely just paying them. He has no affiliation to any block or gang. gang, so he could just work with them individually, then safely go back home to the Upper East Side. One thing about rappers is they all have a price. $5K, $10K, $20K would be nothing for Mabu's dad to invest in his son's new hobby. After all, his dad was helping him a lot with his TikTok marketing. While rolling out his song No Snitching, Mabu's father fake reacted to the song, then dissed 6ix9ine and said, "We making it out with this one," joking about making it out of the hood. But the thing that really made him go viral was the music video, where he put a red laser beam on a knife while rapping about never snitching. The song stole the late King Von's iconic flow from Took Her to the O. This video got 20 million views on TikTok and was most people's first introduction
that shit went
to the
viral,
rapper.
bro.
His follower counts exploded, and now all he had to do was just be consistent. He continued to make fun of himself for attention.
Like, what you got on you? Like, oh, he got the now. Delete that.
These are the things that push my buttons. Why would you post that with no clarification whatsoever? It was a fake firearm, and now I might have to take legal action.
But his next song with rapper Didi Osama was going to shock the internet. Mabu and Didi made a melodic trap ballad that transitions to a gritty drill track midway through.
Oh, yeah,
the transition features a
store,
dramatization of Lil Mabu getting shot. You can tell Mabu never been in a situation like that. Then Mabu says, thank God that's the plan. Obviously nobody wants to get shot. But critics look at Mabu strange for romanticizing an extremely traumatic and unfortunate reality for a lot of people growing up in the streets. People get shot every day on the streets of New York. Mothers.
It's kind of fucked up, right? So there's two ways you can look at it. You can look at it at the way that, like, Patrick CC is looking at it, right? This is really fucked up because in the real world, in real life, there's a bunch of kids who actually die in these ways. There's a bunch of people that are actually involved in this, and it's much deeper than what the viewer actually knows. There's a lot of dead people. There's a lot of instigating behind things. And I mean, just imagine you, the viewer yourself. What are you gonna do if, you know, God forbid, your brother was killed, sister was killed, mother was killed, and you have someone online posting retaliation videos like, smoking on your dad. What are you gonna do? Like, they're instigating you to the absolute max. They're trying to, like, make you do some shit to the max. You gonna do some shit or you're not gonna do some shit? They talking on your dads. They killed your dad. You're gonna let justice do its thing? I don't know. I feel very in between about it, because then there's another part that is like, this is just very stupid to begin with. Someone could say something and you could just go out and shoot everyone. They could just talk about your dads and, I'm gonna kill you. But it could look real corny like that to other people. To white people who've never been in this. Or just people in general. It doesn't have to be white. It could be anyone in general. So, I like that Patrick CC brought up that specific part. Hold up.
Cousins, sisters, and brothers mourn the loss of their loved ones due to senseless violence. Sometimes they are just going to the corner store for a snack and get hit with a bullet. Then you have a kid from the Upper East Side who drives into Harlem for a few hours, pretends to get shot like it's some fantasy, and gets 20 million views while sleeping in his parents' mansion. But when critics speak out, the common response is, you mad he making money? It's a song, bruh, calm down. The reason why Mabu can do this is very simple. People don't care.
People don't care, bro.
People do not care about a rapper's authenticity anymore. Slim Jesus blew up in 2015 for being a white drill rapper. People thought he was actually a savage that looked like an innocent honor roll student.
But he
when Slim
wasn't
openly admitted that he just liked the music and didn't actually live that life, his career was ruined for not being authentic. 4 years later, Lil Tecca blew up, rapping about having twin Glocks, but openly admitted that he was not about that life.
I don't have no straps
like,
for nobody.
This time, a new generation of music fans emerged, one that just liked the music and didn't.
Yo, bro, music nowadays, it doesn't matter what you really are as an artist, bro. You can completely fake whatever you are rapping or talking about. It does not matter. You could just make it happen just by making the music and being entertaining, bro. Live a completely different life. Act like you're 50 fucking cent. It don't matter, bro. You're gonna blow up.
Not care about the status, so Tecca thrived and got respect for being honest. Then 6ix9ine snitched on his entire gang and basically admitted that his whole imagery and lifestyle was all a facade to grow his music. Many people call him a genius and don't blame him for pretending. Most recently, Gunna has been labeled a snitch for admitting that his label YSL is a gang, and the internet made it very clear that they do not care if Gunna is a snitch or not. They will be listening to his music regardless. Hell, even rappers themselves don't care. Lil Durk is known for being a 100% authentic street rapper from the trenches of Chicago. Durk has lost blood family members due to street violence. Dozens of his friends died in the streets, and here he is collaborating with Lil Mabu, a rich boy who is pretending and profiting off the struggles that Durk really had to live. If someone like Lil Durk doesn't care, of course rap fans are also not going to care. In fact, many people would call a rapper stupid for being a real gangster. Fetty Wap just got 5 years for moving drugs all across the country despite being super rich and famous for music. Fans are disappointed in the rapper despite their favorite song from him is literally about selling drugs. But it makes you wonder, why do fans need to be entertained by violence and murder? Why does a kid like Lil Mabu have to pretend to be a gangster despite everyone knowing he isn't one to get attention? What does that say about the fans? Gangster rap has been around since the 80s. It's not new. However, these days, most rap music that blows up is very violent. Drill music videos talking about killing ops get the most views on YouTube. The reason why Lil Mabu doesn't make fun frat boy music that is relatable to millions of kids around the world is because he knows that it just won't get any attention. It won't. But when you criticize Mabu for profiting off the streets, people say, keep that same energy for all the other drill rappers. But here's the difference. Matthew DeLuca can be anything he wants. His parents have deep pockets and he has the best education money can buy in the United States. He is choosing to participate in something that perpetuates violence to marginalize groups of people so he can profit. The reason real drill rappers don't get criticized like this is because these guys have way less opportunities.
And they don't got deep pockets. They don't got deep pockets like Lil Mabu. Oh my God, Patrick CC, this is so well put.
These guys were literally toddlers when they were exposed to drugs, guns, and violence. It's all they know.
Thank you!
These guys were literally toddlers when they were exposed to drugs, guns, and violence. It's all they know. They can express their pain and struggles, profit from that, and get their family out of poverty. Lil Mabu literally made a mockery out of this, saying, I took a trip to the hood so I can make it out. He has lyrics making fun of rappers being broke in the hood, which is extremely distasteful considering he has never experienced the pain they have.
That boy got family with multi-millions of dollars. He's making fun of people for being broke in the hood. He never experienced it. He never came out the hood. He never, built his own shit. You feel me? Like, he built his own shit. Let me not take away from that. Lil Mabu definitely built his own shit, but with the help of his parents, who had multi-million-dollar bread and connections. Like, that's a whole different type of ball game you stepping into, bro. People from the hood don't got nothing compared to that. Nothing. Absolutely not even a fraction of what you had.
His most recent song, Mathematical Disrespect, peaked at number 43.
But it is very entertaining shit you do, bro. Can't lie at the end of the day. You do a lot of entertaining shit, and the networking you do is good. I do wish, though, the chilling with drill rapper shit, I don't really like it. And I like the fact you've been doing more music on your own, and you've been shying away from that, what it feels like.
3 on the Billboard Hot 100, an insane feat for an independent artist. But again, if labels are trying to sign him for millions, his daddy already has that, so he doesn't need to take it. So him being an indie artist isn't really much of a flex. Most rappers sign really bad deals because they know they might never get an opportunity to make 6 figures in their life. They can't afford a fancy lawyer to read the contract, and they get taken advantage of for trusting the label. Also, remember 3 months ago when Ja Morant was a guy from the suburbs, got extremely rich, and everyone called him an idiot for pretending to be a gangster? They said Ja was throwing his life away by pretending to be something he's not.
Everyone
Why is
said
Lil
that.
Mabu being considered a genius for doing the exact same thing that Ja Morant was doing?
Yo, that's a good point. Ja Morant is doing the same exact shit that Lil Mabu is doing, right? The difference is, the only clear difference to me, right, is Ja Morant grew up in the suburbs, has a lot of money, made it to the NBA, something that so many kids across America wish to do, right? And then he starts acting gangster. He starts grabbing guns. He's in the NBA, but he got guns. He's with rappers. He's wilding out, right? And everybody ridiculed him and treated him like he was the worst man in the world. He's so stupid. How could you ruin your NBA career doing this? Lil Mabu, a white kid, does the same exact thing, but instead of, he's not an NBA player. He's just a great little white boy who graduated from fucking one of the best charter schools in New York City. It costs $55,000 a year to attend. And then he's in the hood. But that's considered a smart thing, Nobody makes fun of him. There's no John Morant here. That's crazy.
Mabu's story has two outcomes. He will continue to push this gangster persona until he actually gets into a dangerous situation, chain snatched, jumped,
That's
robbed,
what I was thinking.
hopefully not worse. Or one day he will realize this gimmick is drying up, he can't profit off being a fake gangster anymore, and he will transition to pop music and be accepted with open arms by the music industry. And if his music career fails and we all forget about him, he still has extremely rich parents who will be able to fund whatever his next dream is.
Damn! That video is dumb! Patrick CC. Thank you for another fucking classic. That video is so well put together, bro. Can't lie. Fucking loved it. Lil Mabu, my advice to you. Honestly, as a kid who just, you feel me? I put it like this. Soak this shit up as much as you can. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want something bad to happen to you. Chain snatched, robbed, any of those stupid shit, beat up, jumped. None of that. I don't want none of those things to happen to you at all. I do want you to profit. I want everyone to do good in their life in any way they can, right? So, honestly, I think you should soak this up as much as you can. You're a genius marketer. You're a genius, like, at doing what you do. Make as much money as you can. And then do a transition into pop. You should be there. It is the smarter thing to do, if I'm honest. We heard your music before and growing up, and you are versatile. You could change. So that's my advice. Lil Mabu is a fake gangster, but nobody cares. Title of the video, Patrick CC. Original video in the description. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do y'all thing. We out there, baby. We out.